New Jersey coffee gives me right now. Words. New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm NJ Coffee Junkie, but everyone calls me NJ for short. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. We survived another week, and this week has been crazy. What with it being a full moon, at least where I am, it was a full moon pretty much all week. And this week, or at least earlier tonight, the moon was at its lowest, so it looked really, really big and bright and kind of orange, and it just screamed, winter isn't coming, winter is here, especially because it's 20 degrees outside, and I'm under a blanket with my laptop on my lap because it's warm. Hi, Assault. Thanks for the follow and welcome to the stream. I also want to give a shout out to Repeated Storm and Riley for following while in between streams. So thank you very much for that. How's your night going? Welcome, welcome. Uh, oh, hi, Elvin. Welcome and thank you for the host. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. So anyway, here I am. I am standing in front of my. Oh, hey, Em. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. This is my newest build. It actually sits in between my base over here and the Mascot silo over here, and this is the Mascot Farms Farmers Market. And it's supposed to be akin to those pop-up farmers markets, at least here where I am. There are these pop-up markets, and they're all over the area, and they're all in different towns on different days, and they have different wares. And the ones by me, they have everything from seafood to fresh produce to apple cider donuts, which, if you're ever in Jersey, apple cider donuts are amazing. And we have some really fantastic farms that have them, and they're just out of this world. So I wanted to do something akin to that. So as you can see, let me switch my view here so that you can see what's going on. I have this, let's step out here for a little bit. Is there supposed to be sound? Yes, there is supposed to be sound. Can you hear me? Okay, so Elvin can hear me. Emily, there is supposed to be sound. Check your mute button. My levels are fine. Maybe? Can you hear me? Emily, let me know. But yeah, so yes, exactly, Elvin. There are farm stands all over. This is akin to what I've come across and what I've seen in my daily travels. Usually they're between, I want to say, like late May, early June, and they just finished up the last week of October. Hey Vin, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Grab a seat. We're in for a treat. If you were here for the last stream, I had said that I really wasn't sure when I was going to be able to hop on because this week, and I called it, this week was going to be bananas. Hey, right club girl, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm waving even though you can't see it. So, hello. Um, we're talking and we're looking at the new Mascot Farms farmers market. I built Mascot Farms not too long ago. They're based on real life mascots that I travel with for my. Raise your volume, Em. You're good. That my husband and I travel with from on occasion, and so this is their little farmers market. And my my shulker monsters. So those will go away soon enough. But like I said, it's akin to what you normally see when you're at a farmer's market. We got the farmer right there. Hello. Um, hey, Joe. Welcome to the stream. Really appreciate it. Um, what do you think of my farm? So we have milk over here. Great for getting rid of wither effects. So there's milk in these barrels here. And then over here is eggs. I'm selling them basically akin to a stack, but you can only put 16 because eggs are going to egg. So 4 stacks of 16. And then back here, I'm still in the middle of stocking this, but I have a couple of pumpkin pies here because every farmer's market always has a baked good. And we don't have donuts in Minecraft yet, but we have pie. It's the next best thing. So there's going to be cake in here, I believe. I'm going to call it apple cider cake maybe, because it's the next best thing. Oh, Elvin, you live in New England, really? That's cool. You're not that far from me. Haha, a barista's dozen. That's very right. That's. Oh, Vin, you're always on point. And then in this one, we're gonna have some chicken because at these farmers markets, at least the ones that I've been to, you can actually get full meals. There's one that sells Italian food. There's one that sells seafood. There's one, I think they sell chicken. So it's like, okay, sure, chicken it is. And then this one's going to have beef. Apparently, beef is a hot commodity because one of our server mates is selling shulker boxes for 3 stacks of beef per shulker. So everyone wants my cows. And there was one point when I logged on. Oh, hey, Riley. Well, there were not that many cows. I see that, you know. Smarty pants, I love it. So my server mates felt bad that I had lost all my cows, and then they did this. I had to actually, last night, I had to expand my pen by quite a bit to accommodate. And then I was told that they are causing a butt ton of lag, as cows are wont to do. So one of the things that I have to do over the next couple of days or so is to not just breed, but cull the cows accordingly so that they are really loud. I'm going to move away from them. I love them, but they're loud. Cull them a little bit, get their beef cooked so that people can buy it, and then they can get more shulkers and stuff like that. But before we do any of that, and we're also going to check out the cabin that I have not been back to since my 3rd stream, because I have not had time. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry your internet is causing issues, but apparently that is the theme for the week for everybody. So I just appreciate you even popping in and saying hi. I hope I get to see you soon. But like I said, before we go into the cabin, I found out earlier today that I won a box at Storage Wars. Now, if I could actually get the firework to trigger, because I've been having issues with that all night. Nope. Okay, this is how we're going to do it? Alright, that's fine. We're going to improvise. We're going to adapt. We're going to overcome. Just like my dad always says. Listen, firework, you're making me look bad. Alright, we'll take the long way, it's fine. So I found out that I won a box in Storage Wars, which is something that my server mate M put up. By the way, for those of you who don't already know, I am playing on Joe Hill's Patreon realm, nicknamed Jody for short. And I'm with a bunch of other really awesome people. And M is one of those people, Emily, and I'm off. Hopefully not running into... Oh, nope, I knew it. I forgot to sleep. Ah, that's okay, they're over there. It's fine. Let them chase me. Come at me! That's alright, I'll take care of them in a minute. Alright. Ah, there's it. Listen, I'm busy over here. Leave me alone. You're very funny, Storage Wars, I think... Alright, they are being just very sassy. What was it? I think it was one of Cleo's patrons, I think, during a video where they called them death pigeons. And that's kind of what I call them. So, have at thee! See? That was easy. Give me that sweet, sweet XP. Alright, so Storage Wars I think is over here? Yes, okay. So all it looks like all of the other prizes that were here, the art, the meadow, I think that was flowers or dye, all the chickens, the suit of armor, and then this apparently is mine. The terrible block palette. I like blocks, I couldn't resist. So I won with a bid of 15, and I did not bring 15. Oops. But I know that there's an ender chest over here. That's where I put them. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so 15. Okay. I saw on the bottom right that there is another phantom here somewhere, so I gotta keep an eye out. So I'm just gonna go in here and claim my prize. Looks like we have some coal, emeralds. I think the blue is what, packed ice? Oh, it's lapis. Oh, even better. Okay. Diamonds. Yes. Fantastic. Some redstone, some iron. So a nice, happy, healthy mix over here. So, looking at what's here, I think I made out like a bandit. I think I might have overbid, but I regret nothing. YOLO, you know? Hold on. I'm gonna actually try to see what the chat's saying. Ender chest. Yes, ender chest. You forgot to put an ender chest. Well, there was one right over here, so it's not a big deal. Is that supposed to be a ferret in the chat? Sure, you do you. Okay. So we're back over at the latte. Let's see. Maybe now that I'm far away from the cows, I'll be able to fly. The chickens went way over because I wanted them, and so did Dorito. And once Dorito hit the 20s, I just went, that's about it. Alright, so I need to head back over to my base so I can get my shulkers. Let's not hit the gumball machine on the way. We'll leave the cows for later. Oh, let me not run into my building. And let's see. So I just picked up this one this week. This is my pumpkin spice latte box, and I'm massively disorganized with my boxes. I need 7 slots here. 1, 2, 3. I only have 5, not counting that random egg. That random egg is going to get... There we go. So I have 6 open spaces in my inventory and 7 shulkers. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, that works. I'll just throw everything in here. I try to keep things a little bit organized. So the coffee bean is supposed to be for food. The Yellowstone box is supposed to be for stones. That's just a hodgepodge. Alright, so the rest are hodgepodges. It's fine. So these are going to come with us. Yeah, we'll take this too. I'm pretty sure that I have random pair of pants. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I have an anvil and all that stuff at the cabin, but I don't remember. So we're gonna find out when we get there. We could take Mal's portal in her base. Yeah, let's do that because it's closer. Hey, Prizik! Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Did you watch, Yeah, I'm finally on when you're available. Imagine that. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I tried to hop on yesterday, and it didn't work out, and that's fine. So here I am. Did you watch, SmackDown? Fellow wrestling fan that you are. Because I did, and I'm very, very excited. Oh, gosh, thank you, Joe. Thank you for the host. I appreciate it. But yeah, I watched SmackDown. I'm pretty sure you did. And I'm really excited for Survivor Series. Yeah, because Prizik and I, we're very big WWE fans, and we follow these three wrestlers that have their own channel called The Sweets, and they play a bunch of video games and do interviews and stuff. Hey, Liara, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How was your stream earlier? I'm sorry I missed it. I was commuting home. I was still commuting home and making dinner when you were on, so I apologize for missing it. Um, it is a joust, yes. Um, let's see. Now I have to remember where Valley is, because I can't remember which tunnel he's in. I know some of you know where he is. Please tell me. Yeah, I saw that you were playing Sword and Shield. Which one did you have? Was it Sword or Shield? That's not where Valley is. That's fine. Nope, that's not where Valley is. Thank you for the host, Lee. I really appreciate it. And yes, Bray Wyatt is an absolute delight. I'm so excited to see him. Oh, he is down this way. Whatever. I will learn directions eventually, I promise. Seaport and Lighthouse. Head down green, concrete one on the right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I swear, I will get everything straight eventually. But it's not me if I don't get lost at least once. At least once. So I think I've succeeded in satisfying that requirement to have a successful stream. Alright, so this is Valley's place. It's a little bright. It's a little bright. I should say hello to Strange while I'm here. I was just swinging by to say hi and host. I gotta go finish recording an episode to get it up before stream day. Oh, that's right. Your stream day's coming up. That's tomorrow, right? And wait, you haven't seen this yet? This is... I don't know, but there are still creepers in here, so... Yeah? Oh, you know what? I hope you... That's right. I remember you saying that it was tomorrow. For those of you who don't already follow Liara, go give her a follow and check out the Truly Bedrock stream day tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If I wasn't out of town tomorrow, I would totally sit and check it out. I think you're gonna be on later in the afternoon Eastern time, right? I believe. Feel free to plunk a link down while you're at it before you go, Lee. Hey, Strange. This is your doing, and I'm walking through here because now I have to try to remember where my cabin is in relation... Oh, wait, I should eat. That would be good. Where my cabin build is in relation to Valley. And I also have to be careful because the last time I was here, I was heading back to my base in Spawn Town and realized very quickly... Yeah, I think we're short a few, right? We're short a few torches, Prizik. You smart Alec. Fantastic. Yeah, please. If you tweeted it out, I'll make sure to retweet it after. Oh my gosh, the lag! Strange. What did you do? Oh goodness. Okay, so we're off to go find my cabin, because I don't remember exactly where I put it. Hello, horse. Nice to see you. Let me check my coordinates here. I may need to turn off particles. You're talking to somebody who doesn't really know how to do that. And that's okay. It'll clear up once I'm out this way. And I realize I picked a very, very bad time to come out here because A, I don't think I have a bed. Do I have a bed on me? Oh, I think I've got one in the shulkers. But two, like I said, I'm awful with directions. So I don't exactly know. 129. Okay, I'm going this way. You're buying all of your stream gear in 2 weeks. That's awesome, Prezek. Thank you so much, Lee. Have a really good night and good luck tomorrow. I hope it's a really successful stream for you and your fellow streamers. Have a blast. That's really cool, Prezek. You know, I'm just using what's, I just went in a circle. I'm just using what's on my laptop because I'm new at this. This is only the 6th time I've ever streamed. So I'm kind of learning as I go. Kind of like I don't want to be down there. Only I could get lost trying to find where I was. Well, I kind of promised an adventure in a sense. Might as well go on one. Okay, so you would think I'd remember where it is. I wrote it down. Oh gosh. I should have asked Manatee to give me the coordinates before he went in the other room to play his single player world. Oops. Oh, definitely, Prisik. Yeah. Josh is a buddy of ours, who's a streamer too, and I think his handle's Drunk on Shadows, and he does a lot of WWE games and stuff. Yes, you have a Josh too. Oh, thank you, Strange. I don't know if you can see the comment they made in chat, but that's very appreciated. Too bad I have no sense of direction, though. I have no idea where I am. I can't believe I got lost again. Oh, heavens. Heaven help me. Oh. Oh, really? Breeze is short for Tyler Breeze. He's a professional wrestler in WWE, and he's part of that three-person team I mentioned. I must be close to the house because I'm lagging a bit. Oh, okay. I have to remember the map. Because according to the map, wherever I'm, I think, east of Fally's house. I'm still going to be lost. We're going to just spend this entire stream just watching me just wander around aimlessly till I find my torches. Alright, so wait, there's a torch here. And there's a torch here. And there's a torch here. And there's a torch here. I think we're close. Because I did put down torches. These are probably not the torches. Oh, hey, Vin. Yeah, you might have to help me on this one. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is not it either. Ah. By the way, if you're all snickering at me, just go right ahead, because I'm snickering too, because that's half the fun. Alright, so here's... I probably went the wrong way, because here's the portal, and here's Fally's place. And it's in the woods. Because when I was first looking for a place to go, to build this cabin for something that I'm working on with another server mate, I wanted it to be in a mountain, or in a plains or whatever. And, oh, she's going to lead the way. Fantastic. I'm following. Don't worry. I'm right behind you. I wanted it to kind of be nestled in somewhere, as if it was just something that appeared out of the rock. Or out of the dirt in this case. And if you remember, if you were in the stream where we started to construct it, that's basically what I had done. I had carved out this section of terrain here. Well, not here per se, but you know what I mean. And started constructing it, very quickly realizing I had no idea what the heck I was doing. I build squares. Which apparently is a good thing in Minecraft, because that's all there are here, are squares. Hi, cow. Alright, I lost her. Where'd she go? Vin! There you are, okay. Okay. Okay, some brown mushrooms. Those are always handy. Biscuits. Did I lose her? I lost her again. Oh! Oh, for Pete's sake. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. You missed. Come here. I'm just gonna let them duke it out. It's fine. Hold on. How bad is it? How bad is it? Did I get hit in the face? No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I think I'm... Yep, there it is. There's my bed. Found it. Okay. Alright, yeah. Thank you, Vin. Yes, there's cake under there. I don't know who put it there, and I can't really... Wait, can I eat some of it? Okay, no, I'm good. So, found it. Thanks, Vin. Um, so here we have, um, so far the beginnings of the cabin. Um, I put this down here, and it's kind of got this swirl pattern that was actually accidental. I thought about converting it to the @ sign because that just seemed appropriate, but I think I like this just the way it is. I think there's something, I think there's just something natural about it. Um, well, that's all you need, right? All you need is love, right? Da, da, da. I don't know, maybe they'll make an appearance later, who knows? Um, okay, so someone in chat, hook your girl up. Please, someone write in the chat that those coordinates for me, please. And if possible, DM me on Discord. Oh, Elvin, you're going to head out so you can finish recording some stuff for your episode for Sunday. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. Awesome. Yeah, good luck with that. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the host. Thanks for everything. Have a really good night and hope that your recording goes through. Um, Fantastic. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. Um, yeah, I mentioned that because for those of you who don't already know, I started a YouTube channel because I found out, well, one, of course, you're very welcome. Um, Number one, I found out that unless you have it clicked, your your streams don't save, which I didn't know about. And then they only save for a certain amount of time when you have them clicked to save for watching. Um, so that's something to know. So I said, all right, I'll start a YouTube channel because I can at least post the stream replays. And so far, it's been okay. So you can go over there. It's NJ Coffee Junkie, and most of the stream replays are there. The only one that didn't didn't seem to want to work is the one that we did the stream tour for last Saturday. For some reason, something kind of went sideways with it. So I have a link, and I'm gonna put that probably in. I'm probably gonna put that in the description so that people could have it. But the quality itself is pretty not so good so much. And I don't exactly know why. I'm not sure. Um, but in any event, um, hmm, interesting. Okay. I'm not probably not going to stay on too late. I'm going out tomorrow morning with my girlfriends, and we're doing our Christmas shopping. We're doing our Christmas shopping early. So I'm probably going to be on for maybe another, I don't know, half hour or so. Um, Well, I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Because I'm thrown off by the cake. Because I was just going to dig straight down. But, huh. You know what? Let's do that. For Pete's sake. Oh. That was weird. Did you guys see that? Not the spider. The spider doesn't bother me. Alright, let's see. So I think we're going to break down here. There's actually a new shop that's opened up that I think, what is it, Space Dorito and I think Fally opened up. It's a beacon shop. Not a beacon shop, a Bubble Vader shop. So what I'm thinking of, because I was trying to think of ways to get this cabin to be super like spooky and dark and all that other stuff. And so I'm thinking that that this would be the main room, but that there'd be... Really? Really? Every time! Every time with you! Every time! Excuse you. If anybody's watching, the Wandering Trader's out by me. If you want the llamas and the leads, have at it. Actually, where is the Wandering Trader? 'Cause I want to see what he has. Stay still. Come here, stay still. I don't feel like getting shot in the face with an arrow. Alright. Wait, where are you? You would think that the Wandering Trader would stay still for 5 seconds. Alright, so let's see. White tulip, sugarcane, dandelion. I've never seen that before. Azure blue? Blue? Sure. Red tulip and a bucket of fish. Nope, nothing of interest. Carry on. So, like I was saying, I wanted to figure out how to make this kind of spooky, and I figured maybe a Bubble Vader wouldn't be a bad idea. To basically have it down towards the back, have it go straight down about maybe 20 or 30 levels, but then have it come back up far out from the cabin so that it would be kind of an escape route in a sense. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna well, I should probably just put this here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that guy can shush. It's fine. I'm also trying to be really careful. It is nighttime. I have to watch, but not necessarily for the mobs. I mean, I've been blown up before. If you saw last stream, a creeper and a skeleton basically wrecked my life. Oh, jeez! Not okay. Did you see that? That was very rude. Llamas, man, they have no tact. There we go. Okay. So I want to make sure that I have a pathway to get out. Okay. So there's a spider around here somewhere, and I can't tell if it's coming from above or what. In the meantime, I probably should put the all the shulkers that I brought with me down. That would probably be helpful as well. Because if I'm going to be... Yes, very rude. Very rude. Startled the you-know-what's out of me. Thank you very much. The wandering trader is not going to have my business tonight. Rude. Okay, so we have an anvil over here. I've got a backup. I have a backup on me. No, I didn't want to do that. Just gonna throw that in there. Whoa! I think my sounds are on too high. That's okay. At least I won't get snuck up on. Okay, that works. You know what? Why don't we try to sleep? Will they sleep? I don't know. Please, please, please. Please, please. Reset my phantom clock. Reset my death pigeon clock, please. Thank you. Alright, so those llamas are gonna do what they're gonna do. We're gonna come down here, and we're just gonna keep digging this out because, my thought... Yeah, I know, but I always feel more comfortable if it just resets outright, by sleeping the night through. Oh. Oh. Huh. Alright, we need to not have that. Okay, so there's probably a ravine under here. Oh, I love surprises, don't you? Ah, heck. Heckity heck heck heck. So while this is going on, how's everybody's Friday? Did you all have a good week? What are you looking forward to for the weekend? Are there any projects you're working on? And of course, if you have any questions for me, I don't mind answering them. I'd like for you guys to get to know me better. That would be fun. I know that, earlier this week, I'm a subscriber for Ren, and he does this thing on Funcraft with Iskall, and Stress and a couple of other people. And one of the... oh, it's open down here. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna have to seal this in as we go. Alright. Alright. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. What's my favorite color? I have two. Royal blue and emerald green. Those are my two absolute favorites. I also like a deep like a purple color, but yeah, give me emerald green and royal blue any day, every day, and I'm a happy girl. But oh yeah, so about Ren, so yesterday I believe it was, he was streaming, and he does this. Oh, thank you. I like them too. He does this thing where you can, if you're a subscriber, you get to fight in an arena. And I will answer that in just a sec. So it was so weird because I got to see my avatar get its butt whooped by Ren. So I guess in a weird way now I can say that 2 hermits have killed me in Minecraft. And I just realized that. Oh my gosh, 2019, you are a year, let me tell you. Oh, living the dream, people, living the dream. So M's first question is, am I married? Yes, I am. I've been married for over a decade. Closer to a decade. Bless you! Speaking of which, he just sneezed. I've been married to Manatee Gag, who is also in the Discord with us. We've been together since the late 90s. So we've been together for a really long time. And we met in college. Although, if you ask us where and when, we're going to give you 2 completely different stories, because that's how we remember it, and those are the stories we're sticking to. But, he is one of the most amazing people on the planet. I am saying this loud enough for him to hear. But yeah, he's actually the one. He's actually the one that got me into Minecraft, as a matter of fact, because we would come home from work and he was a big fan of Mumbo Jumbo and Wells Night. He loved their builds, and so he started watching them, and that's how he found Hermitcraft. And we would come home, and he would want to watch these videos, and just like, oh wow, okay, that's kind of neat, and what have you. And then we started watching this show that he found called Naked and Scared, which is by Skizzleman and Impulse, who's also a hermit. Impulse is a hermit. And just we love the show, and I said, I really want to do that. I really want to be able to play. And so, what is it now? Last July, we went to a mini convention that was a bit of a bit of a trek for us. It was a couple of hours away, and we were able to meet Wells and Python and Joe, and they were just, and still are, some of the nicest people we've ever met. Obviously, Joe was really nice. I wouldn't be on his patron if he wasn't. But it's one of those things where just having a chat with them and talking about Minecraft with them and getting to know the game a little bit and stuff like that, I got really inspired, and I said, I really want to play. This sounds like a lot of fun, and that's really cool. So Manatee encouraged me to, and he showed me how to get the game and how to install it, and because I'm not good with computers, he is. And I started playing, and when we first started, I was trying to figure stuff out, and I was playing on peaceful and running away from creepers if I decided to venture out a little bit. And we actually do have a multiplayer server that we're both on, like just for us. We've only played on it once, and I think that's because I went chasing after a random rabbit, probably, and that's okay because I'm being very careful as I dig. I promise I won't get wrecked much. Because I just want this space. Oh, what did I do? Yeah, okay. Alright, I gave myself a way out. It's fine. I think the spider spawner, if there is one, is behind this wall or this wall. So if I keep digging down and just take my time and be careful, I'm not going to be anywhere near it. Because I think on this side there's a giant ravine or something like that here, so I don't want to break this wall if I can help it. I really don't. But I will be careful. Thanks for that. Yeah, being killed by hermits is cool. Yes. But yeah, so I started playing, and we were on this server just for us that Manatee created, and I was trying to find a rabbit because I'd never. I said, oh, I could get a rabbit, and that would be great. And I started chasing after it, and because I was still figuring out how to. Yeah, I'm gonna just patch that back up. As I was trying to learn the mechanics and trying to learn the controls and everything like that, and I had to be really careful because with certain things I get really motion sick. This is okay. This I'm doing all right with. I had to really take my time and learn accordingly. And so I'm chasing this rabbit, and the next thing I know, I fell in lava. And I died a lot because I got horrifically lost. So needless to say, we didn't play again. But I was doing okay on my single player world. I can actually, I could kind of show that to you, I guess, if I wanted to. That's if you guys would want to see it. There's not much there. I've never ventured out past the, I've never ventured out really past the starter island I'm on. because when you're by yourself, you have to rely on everything. Although I do have keep inventory on that world, just because Manatee set it up for me, number one, and number two, because one of the first times I started playing, and I was playing on, I think, easy, a drowned wrecked my life while I was in a boat, and I lost everything, and I'm not gonna be even remotely ashamed to say that I cried for a good like 10 minutes because I was so upset. Because I was like, I had everything from a village. I got it all by myself. So yeah, I was like, okay, that happened. But as I continue to play and I start getting a little more at ease and I start doing things, and I realized, well, if I want to be a part of this realm that we're in, then I really need to figure out how this is going to work and how to do stuff and not be afraid and stuff like that very, very quickly, or else, it would be a mess. And I don't. Oh, hey Vin. Oh my goodness, you're going hunting, aren't you? Have at it. Alright, so I don't even know how far down I am. Let's see. I'm 49. I think, that's pretty far down. I think maybe 40? Maybe 9 more would work? Huh. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That one. I should probably keep the lights on. That would be good. There we go. Let's keep the lights on. Yeah, so Bubble Vader. That's what I'm thinking for down here. I should probably finish actually constructing the main building, and I was looking for inspiration because the original thought that I had was to make it like this cabin that we had gone to, that Manatee and I had gone to over the summer, and I'm just having a lot of difficulty getting that vision to come to life. As I realized, I never answered Riley's question, which is cows. I love cows. They are my favorite animal. They have been my favorite animal since I was 15. So, they are the best. I have a cow collection that rivals many people. So. Alright. Oop. Alright. Oh. Break 2. And then this one. Okay. Of course you did. Of course you found it, because that's what you do. Looks like I'm full up, so let's see if we can... Please don't dive in. If you do, I'll grab your stuff. Let's see, can I put anything? Anything. Oh my gosh, I have so much diorite. Sorry, Iskall. I can't dump any of this. Huh. Good thing I have a chest. Thank you, Vin. Alright. There we go. Alright, so that's emptied. Okay. I'm eventually going to have to block this all up because I want this to be one all the way down and not have it be open like this. But part of me almost thinks that it should and just be super trippy. And maybe just kind of sprinkle it with, let's see, I know I have some on me. I bought it. I just can't remember which one I put it in. Yeah, see, I have some Nether Brick. I have some obsidian, but I'd rather not use that. Dirt. More nether brick. I knew I bought more than that. I have some spruce and dark oak. I plan on using the dark oak for the building itself. I have a lot of spruce. Goodness gracious. There's some diorite. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely show you, I can definitely... Horse armor on my property. Okay. I didn't know I had any. Brown... What? Why do I have brown wool? I don't need brown wool. Why do I have brown wool? Okay. Oh! Oh, you gave... Yes, okay. I understand now. I have picked up what you literally put down. Understood. Understood. I thought I had born... I thought I had, There they are, the red nether bricks. I wanted those two. I have some netherrack. I thought I had more netherrack than this, but that's okay. See, I've got my brewing stand. I have some other stuff here that I want to use for, effect. So, let's see. If the bubble vader's going to be back here, and it's going to go straight down, this is what they'd see. They'd see this long column down. So all of this would have to go, which I'm not going to do just yet, because it'll be tough. Okay. That sound is okay. Alright, so I realized that I broke this apart and did not put anything for it. Okay, so... Oh, for Pete's sake. Excuse me. No, excuse me. Oh, oh no, Finn got it. Thank you, Finn. Sorry, Vin, I needed to stop that for a second. It was distracting me. Alright, so I have these here just so I can get inside. And I have this, dark oak, so I have to remember what I did with the dark oak that I had. I just don't remember which one it's in. Okay, so I need that. Trade for that. Dark oak planks are good. This is what happens when you don't organize your stuff. So I think, I think if we go up from here, we can put dirt all around this so that it still looks like it's coming up through the dirt. Like I didn't mean to do that. So like for example, this can stay just as it is, and we'll just build up around it. Not like that though. That way it kind of just looks like it's coming up through the mountain and pushing its way through. No, not like that. Okay. Nope, not that one. That's the spruce. Have I been using the spruce the whole time? Probably. I have been. Oops. Oopsie. Alright, no, I need the dark oak, not the spruce. I guess so. I did not know that. Hey, look everybody, we learned something new today. Apparently torches can be placed on leaves. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna try and get this. Ah, come on. We're gonna try and get this to come out as if it's coming up through and pushing its way the through the dirt. Like it's fighting its way through. Alright, so but we definitely want that cabin aesthetic with the walls being the way that they are. I didn't want to use planks because I thought they would, while they would have been natural, the roughness of the bark, I think, really kind of captures that more earthy feel. And I don't want this to be terribly tall either. And I'm probably going to put some dirt around here to conceal it a little bit more. And I think I'm going to maybe take out this, not that there. Actually, that looks terrible. Dirt? Where's dirt? Huh. Okay. Oh, the dirt's there. That's what that is. Okay. Kind of take this and... yes, the Wandering Trader is in my place. It's fine. Do this for a bit. Because I want it to be tall enough that it looks kind of ominous, but at the same time, not so tall that it looks silly. Because it's supposed to be a rustic cabin. It's not supposed to be something huge or palatial. It's got to have its spookiness, but it's got to be tall enough where you can kind of function, but not where you could put your hand up and touch the ceiling. So maybe let's see. One. Okay. I think that could work. Let's take a look. Ignore the spruce. That's just so I can get in and out until I figure out how I want the front to look. What do you think? One higher? I'm at the cabin. And I'm wondering why I answered that. Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I think for what I was hoping to do, a flat roof would be ideal, but I don't think so. Part of me thinks of doing a modest pointed roof at the top. I want to say yes. I think they're filling in for well, yeah, probably that too. But I think the Wandering Trader is filling in for Bob the Creeper Builder today, because I haven't yet seen any creepers. Thank goodness. Last thing I need is one of them sneaking up on me. I've already been snuck up on by a llama, so I don't need that kind of stuff in my life. Okay, I'm going to put the record in here because I don't need it, and I want to pick up that dirt so it doesn't despawn. The fewer entities, the better. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this because that doesn't belong there. We'll keep the jukebox where it is for now as a point of reference. Because eventually I want to put in a table, and I want to put in a shelf with a brewing stand, and maybe throw down a few pieces of carpet. And then the ceiling up here, I have end rods with me, and I'd really like those to be the light source coming down from the ceiling. I think that would look really spooky. But I want to make sure that the ceiling is high enough that it doesn't um, it doesn't seem like it's out of place, or that you walk in and you can't walk through an end rod like you can a torch. So I wouldn't want it to hit the heads of anyone who comes in. It has to be high enough so that it doesn't do that. Alright, so we're going to come up here. I think in that case, I think going one more up is going to be the most ideal. If I have the logs left. And I think I do. And I don't? Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, I am 5 short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, nope. Here we go. Yay! I found some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Phew! Crisis averted. All right. So this is definitely now high enough for what I want to do. I might want to, and let me know what you guys think in the chat. I might want to do this the same way I did the roof of the farmer's market, where it kind of has that, well, here, let me show you. Let's grab, do I want nether bricks? Or red nether bricks? I think nether bricks will work, because I can always get more. And we'll just, hold on. This takes finesse. No wait, not S. I think it's shift, and then, no, not F. D. Okay, that works. No, shoot. Let's see, I think I can reach it up here. Oh, good, okay. So yeah, let's take a look and see. No, let's take a look and see how this feels to us. Because again, we're going for spooky. That doesn't look right, does it? If I were to use that as a pointed roof, does that look like it clashes? Because it feels like it's clashing. It feels like it's clashing to me. What should I do instead? Should I use the spruce since I have it? And should I save the nether brick for downstairs? I think maybe I should save the I think I should maybe save the nether brick for downstairs. So I'll break that, and I'll use the spruce. Oh, I have dark oak planks. You know what? Why don't we try those? I think those might work. I'm gonna break this so that I can get up there easily. And I'll just break all this real fast. Okay. And then we'll look at the planks. Yeah, I think that'll do. I think that's gonna work. Nope, not that way. This way. There we go. I'm trying to do this so carefully so I don't fall. Okay. So we might just have to do it like this, where we'll put the planks like this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And you start with this, and then you kind of work your way up to get to the point. But I think the way to do it is like that, if I remember how I did it just now. But I might have to actually go back and get more dark oak planks. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out. And then... dang it. I know, right? The trader is agreeing with everything I say. Maybe because he wants to just hold on to his llamas. Maybe he's afraid I'll take his llamas. Sacrifices have to be made. These leaves have to go. Oh wait, no, we don't want that. We want... We want this to come in like that. Okay, so it looks like I need about 3 of these. So they're probably in here. Or not. I literally need 2 dark oak planks. Really? Yes, we can sleep. I think there's a llama on my head. I'm in. Alright. Okay, good. You're welcome, Vin. Okay, so where were we? That's right, we were finishing the roof. I only have 1 dark oak plank left, and I have 2 dark oak logs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remember, there's the crafting table, that's good. We'll make these into planks. I just need 1 group though, so we're gonna take that. And we're gonna come back up. Come on. We're gonna come back up here. And we're gonna just do this. And then we'll break this. And that way it kind of looks like... there, that's fine. Oh, I should probably go retrieve that. That would be fun. That would be fine. Scouting? I could swear I packed some. Does anybody remember where I left it? Never mind. I got it. So I just want to grab that before it despawns. Oh! Hello, lead. I'm not even going to ask. Okay. I'll put that with the other ones. If I could remember where they were. Like I said, this is massively disorganized, and I need to actually take a few minutes, a few minutes of my time off stream, offline, so to speak, and go in and basically take everything out, like set up double chests, take everything out, reorganize it, and put it back in. Because, I mean, I have 7 shulkers. I should be able to organize myself a little bit better. I shouldn't need an 8th. Okay, so... Oddly enough, this is kind of what I was going for. Something kind of dark and foreboding. And then, you know, you take this out. Because we've got, jeez. You got the dark oak, and I think spruce is what we used. For this. And so I need to replace the path that's here. And basically fill this in and then have them come put the bubble vader in, because I think, honestly, I think that's low enough where it is now. Because in that, at that level, that's where I'm going to build the other thing. And you know what? While we're here, because there's not much else I can do besides cover this up. And I'll do that. Do I have dirt and grass blocks, that's fine. So let's do that real fast. We'll plunk this here. There we go. I'll come get those in a little bit. So we'll put some dirt under here because we really need to start, not what I was hoping to do. There we go. There we go. Get that base under there and then fill it in. Yeah, we'll put a grass block here, it's fine. I know I have more dirt on me, so let me go get it. I believe it's in this one. Yeah, that's right. I have so much dirt because I went looking for sand when I first opened my glass shop in the mall, and I just ended up with it all. And so, can I get down here? Yes, I can. Okay, so as long as I can make it down here, that should be fine. And I still have the nether bricks. I have the red nether brick, I have nether rack. I might want more nether rack. But I'm thinking what I'm gonna do here for now is go one lower. So let's break that real quick. And obviously I'm not going to break everything because I'm not going to be able to get back up otherwise. And I'll try to collect as much of this as I can. Also, peeps, don't forget, if you want, please keep those questions coming. I know I've been kind of a lot of it focused on getting some of this really just set up and done. But I am keeping an eye on chat, and I am willing to answer questions. I'm going to probably be on for another maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Just because I wanted to get in a good chunk of time for you and with you. That's too low. I gotta fix that. And, you know, it's Friday night, just for the heck of it. Ask me stuff. Nothing religious, nothing political, though. But let's see. We're gonna put down some nether brick. And nether brick has such that nice, rich color that just is kind of, you know, mildly terrifying. And I really like it for what I'm trying to do here. Like I said, I'm trying to up the spooky, and I think this will do that satisfactorily. Okay, so I can't pick any of this up, but the look that I want is here. That's important. Okay, so let's put these other end rods down, just so that we have some light, and that we don't end up, we don't end up having anything spawn down here while we're not here. Let's see, I will toss... Well, actually, I should eat, so... I'm gonna do that real fast. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna come back up. And I can fill this in later. Okay. Instead of QNA, it's QNJ. That is very right. That is very right. I'm just sitting here sipping my coffee, and yes, I really am sipping coffee, and I am not sorry that it's decaf. It is quarter to midnight where I am. It's okay to have decaf if it's later in the day. When you're trying to sleep, you don't want to bounce off walls, you know? That's good stuff. Okay. So, so how's this looking to everybody so far? It's European or African? What is the average velocity of an unladen swallow? European or African? If I remember the movie correctly. I've only seen it once. Alright, so we need to put in some, well, we need to put in a front. We have just the thing for that. Alright, so, we might need, huh, maybe some cobble? Oh, Vin, you're a riot. Okay, so I was thinking maybe cobble, but I'm not sure. Like cobble up, no, not this way. Like cobble up the sides and just have this here and then have the door in the middle and have cobble, one row of cobble, um, or andesite or whatever. Probably cobble because cobble I think is the most uh, natural. And then here would be like um, dark oak, like these, and then the middle would be the door. Or I could do the side too, but I think the middle seems, to me it seems like the most logical place. Now the thing is, I don't remember if I happened to grab a door. I have some cobble here, which is good. I have some cobble here. Let me just plunk that die right away. I might do something with it later. I haven't decided yet. And if I do, it's probably not going to be during the stream. It is getting late. I have mossy cobble. Even better. Request to sleep heard and in. Okay. Yeah, on servers like this, unless it's specifically set up, all of us who are active, and there are 3 of us right now, all of us have to sleep in order for it to trigger. It's not like Hermitcraft where one person can just go to bed and that's it, and they can have a nice day. It doesn't work like that with us, and that's fine. I might need to shorten this by 1, which I really didn't want to do. Maybe I can put cobble here? Well, let's see how the mossy cobble works if we go like this. And scaffolding, I know I grabbed it. It's here. That's right, you have to lean against it and then press down. Go like this maybe? Ah. Alright. Should I just make the outer layer just like this here? And I should really fill that in. Hold on. One thing at a time. Let's fill this in real quick because this is starting to get a little bit silly. Okay. We'll be able to get back down in there a little bit later. We'll break this too. There we go. Okay. So looking at this, Perhaps maybe the, let's see. Come on. Mouse is giving me difficulties because of the tree. So obviously that would be shorter by 1, so that it would be flush with the roof. But I'm starting to think that the roof should be extended out by 1 so that the column can go underneath it and not just jut out from it willy-nilly. So I think I might have to go back into town. Well, actually, I have a log. I have 4 planks, 4 oak planks. That's not enough. I need, I think, 7. 1, 2. I can't see because I'm too short. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I need about 7, and I only have 4. So I might need to go back. I might need to go back into town and get some more. Either that or I push this back by 1, which I kind of don't want to do, but I might have to. So if I go ahead and do this. Okay, so take that out, and then we'll go ahead and... Oof, got a little hiccup there. Alright, so then we can take the mossy cobble. Well, actually, I think... Yeah, why not? Make it spoopy. Okay. Yeah, see, that looks okay. That looks fine. That looks okay to me. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And then we'll do that, and then have the door here. And then we'll put dark oak. We'll put dark oak on this side, but we'll use... I actually did bring some brown stained glass. I might want to make it into panes, but I just want to see real quick. So if we do like 2 here, and then we do 2 here, so I'd have to go get another one. But if we did it like that... Actually, no. You know what? I'm not sure about that. I think they should come down 1. So here's the ground floor, and then let's toss the lead so that I can get the glass. So we would go 1, 2, take the lead back, and then this one's too high. Toss the lead again. It's inventory hokey pokey, I tell you. And so this is 1, or too high rather, so we're going to put this one too high. Yeah, I think that works just fine. And maybe we'll put 1 right here. Oh, I totally agree. I think it's definitely definitely a great glass. So we'll drop the lead again. And we'll put the other brown stained glass here. That looks like an A. That's not intentional. It's fine. We like to put letters in our buildings. It's fine. So obviously I have to go get some probably planks. I'll go get planks for the outside. And then that'll be... Oh, I should probably break that. Oops. I didn't realize it was so low. Either that or I think this has to break. Yeah, because there has to be room for the door. So, huh. Are these top or bottom? Hold on. We're gonna put that this back in just a sec. I just want to see something here, because I don't remember what I did. do that? Oops, that's okay. Accidents happen. Oh, goodness, okay. So, alright, we're gonna dig ourselves out, it's fine. There we go. Alright, we're all out, okay. Oh boy, alright. Hey, Strange. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so... I need to put one of the spruce slabs right there. There we go. So this needs to be... This needs to be a top, but I don't want it as a top. It needs to be a bottom. It needs to be a bottom slab. So I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Oh. I didn't want that to happen. That's okay. Alright, I'll have to go get that. Okay. Geronimo. Thank you, Strange. It's coming along. It's coming along just a bit. You know what? I have so much glass. I'm just gonna go dump some of this and just go get that. That's fine. As soon as I can figure out how to get out. There we go. Okay. So we'll put the dirt back. We'll go get the brown glass. We'll put the brown glass. Try saying that 3 times fast. We'll go put that where it was meant to be. Because there's not much else. There's not much else I can do at the moment. I'd have to go get ladders and a couple of other things to finish this off. And I'm not quite there yet. Looks like I have just a few more things to go bring back. But I think our spooky little cabin has made some progress. I think that one of the things that I'm going to have to do next time, whether it's like in between or during my next stream, which is going to be sometime next week, I'm going to fill this in and work a little bit more on the underground part, and then on this side and on this side I'm going to have to fill that in with more dirt so that it kind of looks like the cabins come up from the ground. I may even go so far as to replace some of the I might replace some of the planks with dirt blocks, just so that it has that coming out of the ground kind of feel. But that's another project for another day. I think this is really good. I think this progressed really well, better than I thought it would, to be quite frank. I'm actually really surprised and really pleased with it. But before I go, because it's getting late for me and I have to get up super, super early, I wanted to, for those of you who are still here, and if you're still here, say hi. I wanted to show you the first ever big build that I had. So we're gonna leave this. We're gonna go to single player. We're gonna go to my single player world. And I don't even remember where. Oh, okay, I'm up here. I don't even remember being up here. So this is my single player world. I come in here somewhat. Oh, awesome. Still here, hype. Hype in the chat. This is my little sheep farm. I know how to make dye now, so I will be dyeing them soon enough. This is my wheat farm. My beet farm. My carrot farm. Seems to be progressing pretty well. There's a cave that I go spelunking in down there. And come around this way. This is my cow pen. Obviously, they're gonna have to move because they have grown exponentially. It says welcome to Mooville. What's up, my pretties? Hello. Hello. Yes, hello. And I keep my chickens back here. There's quite a few of them. They lay a lot of eggs. When I first started playing on this world, the trees were mostly birch, and I loved birch so much, and still do. It's my favorite. It's my favorite block to build with. That I just planted them everywhere so I could have enough to. I think the front yard is over here, so let's walk around the cacti, and I'll show you. This is the first house I ever built in Minecraft. My first base. It is as basic as a pumpkin spice latte, but I don't care because it's mine and I built it myself. It's reminiscent, similar to the Barnes and Joble base in the realm. It's similar to the house I grew up in, which is kind of considered what's called a row house, where the houses are really, really close together. So let's take a look inside. So here we have wide open windows. I'm going to shut the door, maybe that'll shush the cows a little bit. Some basic chests. I mean, again, chest monsters, hodgepodge. I don't organize anything. I'm just a mess. I will be organized one day. I had some kelp in here because I was making kelp blocks. I've got some meat in here. I'm going to just grab that. That comes in handy. But yeah, pretty bare bones, pretty basic. I hadn't really figured out carpets yet before joining Realms, so now that I have, I can come back in here when I want and put carpet down, which I will at some point. And then this is the second floor. Again, very basic, hardwood floors, single bed, lots of cake, so much cake. Again, lots of disorganized chests, but it's okay. But yeah, pretty standard, pretty basic. I mean, it gets the job done. And it was recommended to me by Joe to put in a balcony. So this is my balcony, and it oversees the wheat field. And yes, I know, we all say that, and we will all fail, and it's fine. So you can see the fields, and you can see the far ahead. I rarely see mobs up here because I've spammed the island with torches to my heart's content, so they are pretty much everywhere. And there's a couple of random chickens that are free range. They just do what they want. It's fine. But before I say anything else, I want to show you guys the downstairs, the basement. So I dug this all the way down, and this is kind of what I had in mind when I was putting the basement together for the realms. So you come down here through this hallway, and you end up at my she shed. So you walk through here, and I got the nice little poster, I got some carpets over here, and then everything here is organized. So stones and precious ores, bam. Weapons and things, bam. Wool, bam. Everything. Everything here is organized. Got armor in here, lots of horse armor. The horse that is on the island with me, you probably saw it a little bit. That horse has armor on it already, so that's just extra. And you'll see why and how I got that in a second. I got my little enchanting table. Tons of food. In this, I will never go hungry. Yes. It took me a long time to get this organized, and I haven't needed to in my base, but I think in the basement of Barnes and Joble, I'm going to do something like this, where it's just all organized and stuff. But in here, this is where the literal magic happens, because I come downstairs, and you'll see signs all down here because, again, I get lost all the time. So, hold on just a second, guys. Okay, good. So I have to put signs down, directional signs, so that I don't get lost. Because there have been multiple cases where I've gone caving and I've gone spelunking, and the next thing I know, I have no idea where I am and I have to dig up. There are various tunnels to this particular system because I get lost that often. It's kind of hilarious and kind of sad, and I'm kind of not sorry about it because that's just how I am. But here's my nether portal. Um, I put the nether brick or nether rack or what have you out here because I wanted it, and I have to expand it a little bit too. I want it to feel like the nether is coming through through into the overworld and starting to permeate itself and starting to take over, kind of. And one of the things overall that I want to do is eventually have this become a giant room that's just netherrack and have it be that complete transformation from the basic stone to the netherrack. But you come through here, and when I first came in, I nearly fainted because I'm in the middle of a fortress. I built my portal in the middle of a fortress because me. I've got the scum pie right here. They are um, they are a must do when going exploring, or else you will get horribly, horribly lost. Um, I've pretty much been through here though. Ooh, glowstone. I know. Now that I know how to make a brewing stand, I can start making potions. But um, you'll if you've seen some of the streams, you know that I don't really go into the Nether all that often, and that's because I have a fear of I have a fear of drowning in lava because I've done it a couple of times and it stinks and I don't like it. See, like that. See, I don't like that. That's not okay. I mean, the magma blocks are great and the glowstone's nifty, but I mean, look at that. I don't want to fall in that. That's not okay. And there's a blaze nearby and I don't know where it is. At least I'm in diamond gear. See, on my single player world, I will wear diamond gear. Um, because I have keep inventory on. So if I lose it, it's fine. Um, I won't, because I won't lose it unless it breaks. But yeah, only me can can find a way into a fort. Oh no, no, I didn't want to do that. Can find their way into a fortress that is basically a giant lava lake. Awesome, right? Oh, see, there's more glowstone, but I can't get to it. So, meh, it's alright. So we're gonna get the heck out of here because I don't want to be here and I don't know how to get back up. Awesome. And I can only assume that there are, yeah, there are blazes nearby because I see the flames. So we're just gonna go back where we came. Um, Oddly enough, mine does too, but it's controlled. Like, I'd have to not be paying attention to fall into it. Which reminds me, one of these days we have to go caving under my base because there's a giant ravine that I refuse to go into by myself. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. But yeah, peeps, basically, oh, that didn't work. What am I doing? But yeah, so basically that's, you know, that that's this is my single player world and this is as far as I've expanded to. I found a village or two, but I don't know how to get there and I don't have an elytra because I haven't gone into the end and it would take us way too long to get out there and I don't remember the coordinates. But with that, um, I hope you guys had a good time. I am gonna call it a night because it's after midnight and I have to get up really, 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 really early. Um, so I'm going to see if if there's anything or anyone rather that we could raid, because that would be cool to raid somebody, and I actually get a kick out of doing so. So let me um, let me see who's online. Oh, okay. So the Love Tropics fundraiser is going on right now, and they're raising money for a really good organization, the name of which escapes me, and I am sorry about that. I just learned about it the other day. But why don't you guys go check them out and show their support because they're doing this fundraiser all weekend, and Joe and a couple of the other hermits are a part of it, and that would be really, really cool for us to all show our support. So head over to Love Tropics and tell them that a coffee raid is brewing, and just show them support for this amazing charity they're raising money for. So thank you all. Have a really good night. And the next time I stream, it might be Monday, it might be Wednesday. I'm not sure yet. I promise I will send out a tweet. If you're in my Discord, um, I'll send it there. If you want to be a part of the Discord, whisper or send me a private message on Twitch, and I will hook you up with that link. Um, Follow me on Twitter at NJCoffeeJunkie. Follow me on YouTube at NJCoffeeJunkie. Here, hit the follow button if you haven't already. And thank you so very much for all of your support as I navigate this wonderful world of streaming. And I hope to see you in the next one. So, thanks so much. Have a good night. Bye.